What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Last time, we made our way, or at least started making our way, through the Cipher lair. We've snagged a few shadow Pokemon along the way, and we've heard that Professor Crane is indeed here, as if the truck out front wasn't any indication. In this episode, we are going to continue our exploration of the lab. However, before we really get going, as I was kind of switching around my party to see if I want to have a different shadow Pokemon out front, Teddiursa had another item. And it is... oh, an antidote. Alright, well that's actually useful, because I used up both antidotes that I had. So thanks, Teddiursa. Okay, so over here we have 3 super potions. Heck yeah. And we have a scientist dude over here. This is no place for a child to be sightseeing. Says who? Leaving a child like this unchallenged. What is wrong with Cipher's security? I don't know, maybe you guys should have better trainers? Alright, well there's nothing really of worth over in this direction. You can just fight him if you want. However, Jolteon did gain a level, so that's... oh wow, Teddiursa already has another item. Okay, ooh, a full heal. Thanks, Teddiursa. You didn't really have any items before, and now you've already had 2 in the span of 1 episode. Thanks! Alright, now left's where we need to go, but right was where an item was, and we get stopped. Hello, little boy, have you lost your way? No, but I want that item that's past you. Now, if you don't mind, I would like to claim this item box that is so rightfully mine. Oh boy, another ether! You know, for whatever reason, I never use those PP recovery items. In any Pokemon game I played, I never find myself actually needing to use them. Not entirely sure why. However, we can go in here. Have you heard? Prototype XD001's final adjustments are behind schedule at headquarters. If they can get Crane to give up the details about his purification study, all XD001's problems should be solved in one fell swoop. I think so too, but he sounds quite obstinate and tight-lipped about the whole thing. I've heard Lavrina's getting incensed over this. What? A kid in the lab? Hold still so we can catch you, kid. I'm busy. I'll let you go today, so go home without any fuss, okay? I'm not good at battling, but now's not the time to be telling you that. Yes, you do have to fight both of them, and for whatever reason they fight you separately. Don't ask why. Cipher scientist at work. I'll pretend that I never saw you. Scram already. Yeah, there's nothing really in here aside from those 2 optional fights. However, in those 2 fights, Jolteon grew another level, and Teddiursa has another item. So this time she's got... ooh, a hyper potion. Thank you, Teddiursa. Okay, well, let's go ahead and keep going onwards then. We should be getting closer to where our destination is. So if we keep heading onwards, we'll run into more peons before we reach Professor Crane. Where do you think you're going? Stop that scurrying around. But I like scurrying. What are you going to tell me what to do, Cabal? Okay, so Cabal is going to send out a Carvana and a Magnemite. Alright. They shouldn't be too tough for us to take care of. And of course, whenever there's any sort of battles like this, you can almost count there being a shadow Pokemon. Carvana is a very different water type. Mostly, water types tend to be rather bulky and very defensive. Carvana is more geared towards speed and offensive capabilities. It's very much geared towards a sweeping play style, which seems a little strange that I wouldn't be utilizing such a thing, but whatever. One thing though, if you aren't using Carvana as on your team, it does have black glasses. So if you're raising a dark type or utilizing dark type moves, that might be something to pick up even if you aren't planning on using Carvana. Okay, Jolteon. I'm actually gonna switch out Jolteon. I'll switch Jolteon out for Spheal. Baltoy, you take care of that Magnemite. That might be a little problematic if I'm sending Spheal out where that Magnemite's still out. But yeah, I figured Baltoy was faster than that Magnemite. Alright, so down goes Magnemite. Okay. And his next Pokemon is a Psyduck. I wasn't sure if that was the male or female Cipher Beyond for a moment. And Baltoy went into reverse mode. Fantastic. Oh, well. Okay. Shadow Hold is, well, basically mean luck. It won't allow your Pokemon to switch out, so I need to capture that Carvanha if I want to switch out my Pokemon. Oh hey, Spheal learned Mud Slap. How about that? I don't think Mud Slap's really going to be that useful against Carvanha. Oh, but that Psyduck, darn it. Okay, Spheal used Mud Slap on Carvanha. Baltoy, go ahead and use Shadow Blitz on Psyduck. I know you're in reverse mode, but I need to take care of that Psyduck. Scratch. Really? Scratch? Well, that did a lot more damage, but then again, it was a crit, so... Still. Kinda have expected that Psyduck to use, like, Water Gun or something. Oh, well, whatever. I'm not complaining. No, but Baltoy is starting to go down. Okay. So Baltoy before... Oh, that's Spheal. Spheal, use... Mud Slap. Baltoy, snap out of reverse mode. If you're going down, Baltoy, you can at least go down with a lot lowered heart gauge. Water Sport? I don't understand the point of having Water Sport on water types. That just seems a little redundant. Lowers the effect of fire types when they already resist fire type moves to begin with. Oh well, whatever. Spheal, keep using Mud Slap. Baltoy, Shadow Blitz on Psyduck. I'm gonna want to switch out the Jolteon, but I can't because of that stupid Carvanha. And I think I lost Baltoy. Oh well, whatever. Baltoy's actually pretty close to Purification, so I may want to switch it out in the front. I'm actually gonna send Houndour out. I'm thinking Carvanha's using Shadow Blitz, and if that's the case, even with lowered accuracy, if it hits Jolteon, Jolteon's pretty much going down. Wow, that much for a crit. I don't think Carvanha's really known to be very defensive. Then again, Mud Slap is not very powerful of a move, and Spheal's not really known for its power. And it's not even the same type, so what are you gonna do? Spheal, snap out of it. Houndour, use Shadow Blitz on Psyduck. May as well get rid of it. And lower Spheal's heart gauge at the same time. Okay, so that should get rid of that Psyduck, and I can focus on his last Pokemon. Heck, I may even start wanting to throw Pokeballs, however, that may be a bad idea. Remoraid, really? Man, Jolteon would have been excellent! Okay, whatever. Whatever. We're still doing good, we're still doing fine. How am I gonna take care of that Remoraid, though? Well, you know... that's an idea. I could just switch Houndour out. In fact, I think I'll do just that. Spheal, I'm gonna use your turn to throw a Pokeball at Carvanha. Houndour, I'm switching you out for Jolteon. It's a little risky, but I'm hoping I'll be able to catch Carvanha. If I can do that, Jolteon will have no problem defeating that Remoraid. Alright, come on, Carvanha. 1, 2, 3... Yes! Haha! Little iffy on that one, but whatever. All's well that ends well. Alright, let's do this, Jolteon. Okay, Lock On? Wait, how do you miss Lock On? How does that even happen? I'm confused. How does Lock On miss? I've never known that to miss, ever. I mean, it's kind of a useless move, except when used in competitive situations, but seriously. That just seems weird. Go right ahead. Feel free to wander and look around. Well, whatever. We caught us a Carvana. So we got that going for us. And let's put Spiel out. Spiel's pretty close to being purified, and having Mareep out at the same time as Jolteon seems a little redundant. Nothing over there. Head over this way. We wasn't expecting a Cipher Peon to jump out right there. Little boy, what are you up to? You shouldn't get into mischief when you're visiting someone else's place. Okay, I'm keeping that last bit of that battle in, just because of how clutch Houndour survived that. Didn't someone raise you properly? How would you come in and make a mess of our place? Holy jeez, Houndour, you are amazing! In reverse mode, 1 HP. Also, Jolteon's almost fainted and Spiel's paralyzed. You know, before I go in and grab that item, I'm gonna go and heal. Oh goodness, that was a very great way to end a battle, but I could really use some heals, so give me a moment while I do that. Okay, so now that my Pokemon are in fighting condition, we can continue our exploration of that one room that Cipher Peon was guarding. I don't believe there are any trainers in here, but you just don't know. Even though I played this game quite a few times. I mean, Cipher Peons can still jump me in these places, and I'm not really expecting them, but whatever. Full heal in there. We head upwards and reach a lounge. Woo! I never thought that Cipher's big man would deign to show up here in person. I saw him in the real flesh and blood, and he's menacing. The sight of him gave me the shivers. Master Greevil's supposedly making a personal tour of all of Cipher's facilities. I think he wants to confirm that everything is fine so he can proceed with his plans without ending up with a fiasco like last time. What? Who are you? You suspicious intruder? How long were you there? You might be a kid, but we can't let you walk out. So rather than kidnapping me, you challenged me to a Pokemon battle. Alright, fair enough. So Klotz is gonna send out a Snubbull and a Kecleon. Alrighty then. Two very interesting Pokemon. Snubbull's not really too noteworthy. Kecleon sort of is. I mean, its ability is unique, and I believe Spiel is now ready to open the door to its heart. If not, then it's really close. I'll do the final lock. Yep, Spiel's ready to go once this battle's over. Okay, Jolteon, go ahead and use Thunder Shock on Kecleon. I have a plan. Spiel, use Shadow Wave. Unless this combo takes out Kecleon. Oh wow, okay, yeah, that's not gonna take out Kecleon. Alright, whatever. Hopefully my strategy with Spiel will come into effect and will take care of that Kecleon right out. Oh shoot. I kinda doubt it because... Oh, great bind. I kinda doubt it just because, well, Mud Slap's not that powerful. But whatever. Can at least give it a shot. Okay. Actually, oh, what I should have done was use Water Gun with Spiel and then had Jolteon attack it. Shoot. You know, I could still do that. Okay. Jolteon used Thunder Shock on Snubbull. Spiel used Water Gun on Kecleon. Not really too much of a point at this rate, but whatever. At least try to remedy my mistake. As we take care of Snubbull and we see what his third Pokemon is, which is Shroomish. As you can guess, Shroomish is a Shadow Pokemon. Shroomish is kind of interesting. It has some very good offensive capabilities when it evolves. However, when it evolves, it does gain a fighting subtype, which opens up to quite a few weaknesses. Personally, whenever I go up against a Breloom, I have no trouble just wiping the floor with them. So, I can't really say I recommend Shroomish, but it does have some pretty good offensive capabilities and some pretty alright stats the other way around, for the other stats. Blech. So, it's not really bad, but it's something that I don't really see utilizing that often. Alright, let's snap Spiel out of hyper mode, so that way it doesn't hurt itself. And let's take care of that Kecleon. There we go. Alright, so all that's left is that Shroomish. Oh, sweet! Jolteon gained another level. Awesome. And still not another move. Oh well, whatever. Shadow Mist, so he's just lowering my evasiveness. Okay. I don't really see much of a point in lowering my evasiveness, especially when it comes to Shadow Pokemon. There are some Shadow moves that don't have 100% accuracy, but we won't see them for a pretty long while, so I don't really get why he would do that. I don't know what to do. Just use Mud Slap. I may as well lower his accuracy. Okay. So that paralyzes Shroomish. And oh, he's just gonna lower my evasiveness even more? Okay. You know what? Sure. Good on you for lowering my evasiveness. Make sure that no matter what happens, you will be able to hit my Pokemon, assuming I don't snag that Shroomish before you get a chance to. Wow. Okay, well, that barely did anything. Jolteon, I'm gonna switch you out for... well, I don't think Baltoy would be a bad move. You know, I'll switch out to Baltoy. Shroomish is just grass type, so it doesn't have a weakness to psychic type moves. So Baltoy should be a good choice to use against it. At least that's the theory. Mud Slap just to lower its evasiveness even more while doing very little chip damage. Oh, sweet! Paralysis. Okay, Baltoy, go ahead and use Psybeam, Spiel, Mud Slap. I don't feel comfortable throwing Pokeballs at it just yet. And, if I'm lucky, it'll confuse as well. Nope. Alright, well, it wasn't that lucky to get Parafusion, but whatever. Still lowering its evasiveness. Well, actually, I'm lowering its accuracy, and it's lowered my evasiveness. What exactly good am I doing? I've just realized this. Eventually, it's just gonna even out. Alright, and I'm definitely gonna start chucking Pokeballs. Okay, Spiel use Mud Slap. Yeah, I just realized that. It's like, what's the point? Eventually, we're just gonna be back to square one. Oh well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. He didn't really get a chance to attack me at all, so I can't really complain. But whatever. Works for me. Okay, Baltoy, you go ahead and use Mud Slap. Spiel, I'm gonna use your turn to throw a Pokeball. Okay, so let's hope I can catch this Shroomish. Pokeball, go! One, two, three. Yes! Alright, Shroomish, you are mine. And we defeat Klotz. Are you really a kid? Better believe it. I'm a kid and I'm a fantastic Pokemon trainer. You got a problem with that? Did you maybe come to rescue Crane? Don't bother trying. You know how scary Lavrina, she's in charge here, can be. She looks cute and all, but she's nothing short of terrifying. Get out of here while you still can. It's for your own good. Okay. And Spiel can now be purified. Hooray! You know, why are you just sitting around? Hey, I'm only a researcher here. I don't battle. Well, Good on you. There's a box over here with a free Great Ball. We haven't had any of those yet. Oh, sweet. And just by walking around a little bit, Baltoy can now be purified. And the guy dropped behind an ID card. This is what we need to get into the elevator that was over to the left. However, if you enter through this door, similar to how it was in Pokemon Coliseum with that door, you can't go back without going all the way around. However, I have cut out quite a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out my Pokemon. It doesn't really matter to have Spheal and Baltoy anymore. Also, it gives me a chance to heal. It doesn't really matter to haul them around anymore since I don't plan on keeping them. It's a different story with Houndour just because, I mean, having Houndour with me will just be training. Okay, so who do I want to take with me? Well, first, I'll go ahead and take Numel and then switch out its item. Okay, so Baltoy, I'll put you here. And let's bring Spinarak. Okay, so replace Spinarak with Spheal. Alright, so I've got 2 Pokemon ready to be fully purified, 3 for Houndour. Okay, and now... Oh, didn't want to go to save. I was already on where I was supposed to be. Alright, so I'll go ahead and take the charcoal from Numel, and then give that charcoal to Houndour. So now his fire-type move should be even more powerful. So Ember should be a lot more of a force to be reckoned with. Alright, well, I've been at this for a while, but like I said, I've cut out quite a few of the battles. So, I suppose I can keep on going until we reach the elevator. I am more than certain... Yeah, we've got another battle. However, I think I'll just show this one, and then we'll call it a day. Grumble. XC001's failure is going to send our plans right off the rails. I wish we'd finish up with this research and get out of this dark, dank underground warren. Ah, who are you? Where'd you come from? I came from your worst nightmare, Tekot! Prepare to be annihilated in a Pokemon battle. Alright, so he's gonna send a Clamperl and a Corphish. What Pokemon's out front? Oh, Spinarak's out front! Okay, I was hoping that Mareep was out, but whatever, this will work. Jolteon, go and use Thunder Shock on Clamperl, Spinarak, Shadow Blitz on Corphish. Okay, well... I could switch to Mareep, but, you know, I think Jolteon's at a high enough level, it can take care of these Pokemon with these. Alright, so next Pokemon, a Zubat. Yeah, you're just asking to be taken out by an electric type. Plus, the thing is, Pokemon are a bit lower level. Yeah, you could potentially have gone this way and challenged this guy earlier, so I guess that's why his Pokemon are of the same level as the ones that you first fought here in the Cipher Lab. Okay, Jolteon, go ahead and use Thunder Shock on... And use it on Zubat. Spinarak, keep doing the same thing you're doing. Alright, so that should take care of that Zubat very easily. Yep. Alright. And Spinarak, if you could crit, that would be so nice. Nah, well, whatever. That was still a good chunk of damage. And that Corphish is still just gonna use Leer. Alright then, Corphish, it was nice knowing you. Goodbye. Have a taste of my electricity. Ha ha ha. Cue evil laughter. Give me your money and let me progress. Alright, well, we took care of that right quick. Why? What did I do to deserve this? Chose to work at Cipher, that's why. This is bad news. I've got to alert Lavrina about the security breach. I get the feeling that's a bad way to really... I think that's bad news for us, but whatever. Doesn't matter. We can continue onwards. However, that will do it for this episode. Before I end things off... Nope, Teddiursa doesn't have an item. Alright then. So that will do it for this episode. So, next time on Let's Play Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, we will head into this elevator and hopefully reach Professor Crane. With any luck, we should be able to get him out of here. Though I certainly hope we don't run into that Lavrina. She seems to be a rather odd character. And if these other Cipher workers are anything or to be believed, she's also rather scary. So, let's hope we don't cross paths with her. So until next time, everyone, take care.